now that I have this for 4 bars, I like this here. Now this part, I think this can be the start of the next phrase. So I'm going to move this all over to 57. All right, so let's see. Okay, the more I hear this, that was a big waste of time. But that's how you get good sounds. You experiment a ton. So I am going to move this all over. Hold on. Hold on, before we copy and paste, I'm going to hit Command Z. This is ending too quickly. So I want to reduce the time of these fades. So I'm going to, I got to change back to the fade tool. There it is. Maybe a little bit longer, but not nearly as long. And I want this to last the whole measure. Let's try that. Let's see honestly if this works, copying this over. I think a little bit shorter. Even shorter. That sounded great. Okay, so I'll have all of them like this. Now I can copy this back over. And since I'm not going to do that doubling, I'm going to put this back on. All right, I just hit Command Save, just in case you didn't have autosave on. It's always good to save. So we are chugging along here. I know this is taking quite some time to get this drop going, but I like what we have so far. I really do, and I think it's going to work. And I really like that we're using the same sounds, but it's a completely different rhythm. Like over here. And then all right, here's my idea for this part. Have this, like the 1 and the 3, like bum, bum, be different. So then it will be a bit more diverse in terms of what it's sounding like. So maybe I'll try this. I'm literally just dragging files or samples and seeing what they sound like. Let's see if I mix. What does this sound like? I brought some of these over. I haven't used them yet. I like this. So maybe like wow, like the first part, and then the da da, and then the second part, and then the da da. So let's go back here. So I'm going to turn that off for now. All right, maybe I'll copy this over and then we'll mess around. So. Delete that. I have an idea. Back over here. I'm going to copy this and then triplify it, if that makes any sense. Basically take these normal eighth notes and turn them into triplet eighth notes. I was like, huh, do I need those? Yes, I do. So I'm going to copy this over. How am I going to do this? I kind of want it to be like ba-da-da-da-da-da. And then this one, which I plan on using, so let's see. Okay, so I'm just kind of dragging these to fill out the space. And then I'll adjust everything. I'm going to remove all the fades right now. I'm hitting Command click to get there. Remove all fades. Okay. Let's see, slow down, speed up, 30, 30. 50, 50. Let's see if it sounds better with longer. Let's split the difference, 40. And I want to make these shorter. All right, let's see what that sounds like. All right, let's see. I love that, actually. Love it. But I'm going to see if I can extend these at all, just a tiny bit. This one probably not, but these ones probably. Just a little bit. All right, cool. All right, so I basically need something to like answer this, like wow, what, what. I'm going back to the first drop or the first part of this. This sample. You know, there's a point where I didn't even think I was going to use that sample, and now I might use it twice. Oh, I might not even have to mess with that. I'm going to move these ones over because I don't know what I'm doing yet. So I'm going to copy this part, these two bars, over here. And then maybe I'll make this, the thing I just added, into like eighth notey or triplet notes. Remove all fades. I'm going to get them all to be the same length at first so then I can reduce their length. Sometimes it's finicky, so what I'll do is just totally extend this and then split it by hitting Command T. Now I'm going to reduce like that, and then I will do speed up. Let's try 30. What? Oh, speed up. Cool. All right, let's see what that sounds like. Maybe something else here. Let's try that. All right, so we're getting there. We're almost at a place where I'm happy with. I like quarter notes here, but I'm going to do the ones that, like this one. So this is... Wow, 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 wow. Okay. And I want this to match up with the note from the last note from the first part of the drop. So let's see, where are we here? This is, once the projects get big like this, it gets a little bit harder to find stuff. Right here. So I'm going to copy this. What track was that on? This one. So I'm going to paste it on the second beat. And this is longer than I need. All right, I'm going to make these. All right, I need to edit this. Maybe not. Let's see what it sounds like an octave above. So it's +7. Here's +7. Let's see what that sounds like. Let me mute this. Okay. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. So I'm trying to just like alter the rhythm. Oh, no, I'm trying to, let's do the same thing. 59, curve, -99. And then same thing. So let's move this back. And then have the curve be -90. Speed up, and what is that, 40? Okay. And then on these longer notes, I'm going to change the, I'm going to make that, oh, whoops. So I'm hitting shift and clicking to select all these long ones. And I'm going to make them a little smaller. And then maybe these, this one, that's the only one of this length. I'll make it even less smaller. And then these short ones, I will make smaller as well, but not that much. When I say smaller, I mean last for less time. And then, oh, I wanted this one to be the same rhythm as that, but wah wah. So I will make this the normal length, split it right here. I'll make that shorter. I'll change this to a speed up. Same thing, 37. -90. Notice how much I use this the speed up and slow down. It's a great way to just kind of give a tiny bit of extra beef to some of these sounds. All right, anyway, this slow down's longer, so I'll do 83 and -99. All right, and I want this, yeah, I want these to be a bit chunkier. All right. And this is all going to sound so much better once we add the sub bass, kind of like what we did with the first part of the drop. Wait, what did I do? Oh, I muted. I'm like, that does not sound good at all. All right, I just wanted to mute these regions. What did this sound like? Let's get some pitch involved here. One, 2, 3, and 4. A little chromatic. Let's try 0. Go up by 2s. 2, 4, and 6. All right, let's try going by 3s. I like the way it's happening so far. This will be a 9. And how about 4s? It's a bit tedious, but I think it's sounding better. That sounds great, but don't laugh at me. We're going to try 5s now. 5, 10, and 15. All right. And 6s. 6, 12, 18. I keep trying new like multiples to go up by, but each one sounds better. Let me just. Each one sounds so much better, so I'm gonna keep trying. So we'll go by 7s now. Actually, you know what? Let me skip 7. Let me just go to 8, 16, and 24. That sounds good. All right, let's leave it like there. I mean, I could mess around with that all day, but that sounds good, and it just went from like kind of sounding a little lacking of energy to pretty aggressive. I wonder if I have this at like started at 12 and then have this one be, so this is at 24, so maybe this one would be at 18. No, I like the contrast. All right, it kind of wakes up at the very end. Okay, so let's see what we got so far.